Hello, I'm Nessie and I'm going to be talking about what I watched on TV last night. Um, Last night it was the 5th of July 2018 and today it's the 6th of July 2018. Now, I'm a woman of 49 years of age. I'm divorced. I live by myself. I haven't managed to find myself a partner in the 14 years that I've been away from my ex-husband Dave. So it gets quite monotonous at times being on your own. I don't really go to pubs. I'm not really into football, so the World Cup is not interesting me at the moment. Although I do support England and I obviously want them to win, because everyone wants their own country to win, obviously, but I'm not into football. Last night it was extremely hot with the fan on, the windows open. So I decided to watch two things last night, and it was Channel 5. And the first thing that was on was a documentary about Nandos. You know, Nandos, the food chain. And I've been to Nando's in Bluewater with my son David and a member of the church. And that was going back a couple of years ago now, when I used to go to KICC Church, which is it's a big church. You know, I used to go there a lot with my son David and this family with Agri. Anyway, Agri drove us there with a couple in the car with us. The woman had, look, I'm just going to be blatantly honest, she had sticking out teeth. She had jutting out bottom teeth, about 4 or 5 teeth sticking out. And both of us, the lady and me, Pauline, we couldn't eat the Nando's chicken because our teeth were bad. So we had our meal, and they were a couple of like singers, so they had their guitars and they had music on YouTube, so they were entertaining us in the car back home. So I watched Nando's and how many calories is in a Nando's, and obviously famous people go to Nando's and they get this black card which entitles them to unlimited Nando's. And it was nice to see that people are handing out Nando's to homeless people. That was a good thing to see. And after the documentary on Nando's, we came to a documentary on fritzl. Fritzl was a father that had incestuous sex with his daughter. He locked her in the cellar and proceeded to rape his daughter and have several children which she gave birth to. Now this documentary, I found it was all talk and nothing that I hadn't heard before, because fritzl was going way back to 2008, and I thought we was going to see maybe the daughter talking and the mother explaining why she lived with fritzl for many years and not knowing what he was up to. So it wasn't really, I didn't find it, I found it an hour full of hardly any material. The only thing I found upsetting was that the daughter was made out to be a neglectful mother. For several years, everyone thought the daughter had neglected her children, left them on doorsteps, when fritzl was in controlling his daughter. And I felt sorry for the fact that 3 of those children were kept in a cellar, and the daughter, without police ever really finding out. And they never would have found out. It was in fact that one of the children got sick and fritzl took them to the hospital, and the daughter persuaded her father to go to the hospital as well, and then the daughter was going to face charges of neglect when it was Fritzl keeping his daughter in the cellar. And so the daughter told. If that daughter hadn't have told, then that daughter and those children would have still been probably stuck in the cellar. So it just goes to show you, doesn't it, that the judicial system and the police system is absolutely crap worldwide, really. Because that was not the only case of a woman being kidnapped and tortured and sexually raped and abused, and it's mainly the guts of these women that they find a way to escape. The fact that police don't bother looking for them anymore, these women get the guts to escape. And another thing is that was said, it was a miracle that this Elizabeth, Fritzl's daughter, hadn't killed herself after all that she'd been through. Why should she? Humans have the will to live, and most people aren't cowards, and most people want to live. They don't want to kill themselves and let their abuser fucking survive, do they? So I watched that, and then I went to bed by myself. So there we are.